Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for August 15th, 16th, 17th, and 18th, Monday through Thursday. Now, I am going to use my Radley Valentine Archangel Power Tarot cards for the main reading. I will then follow up with my Guardian Angel Tarot cards, also by Radley Valentine. I will pull one from my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Now, this is the introduction, by the way. If you want, this will be on all the videos. If you want to bypass this introduction, and I hope you watch it at least one time, then go down to the timestamp, and that will take you to your main reading. Now, I'm also going to add a deck because, you know, I went shopping on Amazon. I mentioned that on the weekend readings, and I bought another deck at that time. Not sure. This is a very feminine and very sweet deck, but we're going to add this on to our readings. Also, you know, I will put a little posting or survey asking you how you like it. Anyway, this is the little book. This is Inspirational Wisdom from Angels and Fairies, and it is written by Frances Monroe, and the artwork is by Judy Mastrangelo. Hope I didn't mess that up too much. So that we will do that with the main readings. Now, for this, since this is the introduction, and you all know what that means, this is where I just kind of pull some cards to see what's going on in our universe. I will use my Waite Rider tarot cards, and I'll also use my Colette Baron Reid The Good Tarot. And I got that right. I didn't even look at it. Now, I have prayed. I have meditated. I have infused all the decks with Reiki energy, and whatever comes through comes through. I'm an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power, God, Holy Spirit, and like I said, whatever comes through comes through. Now, I do like to tell you what's going on in the planets per se, so let's see what we have here. Now, Schumann resonance, which I have not really posted a whole lot, but it's been interesting because what it's been doing is it's been clear, and then we've had some streaking, and that's been the last couple of days. So to me, it's kind of like, activity, a little rest, activity, a little rest. So even today is Friday the 12th, there was some streaking of white. And when I talk about streaking, I mean the white energy, the solar storms, whatever this is, the energies were not necessarily the big white in your face type of energy, like, oh my gosh, let's all take a nap, or let's all just sit down, watch a movie, and eat chocolate and popcorn. It's just like, I need a break. But it has been streaking. So this could be very energizing. It could also be very tiring too, and very polarizing also. So let's see what we have going with the with my little notes on what's going on with the stars and the planets per se. So again, let's see. So on the, like I said, this is the 14th. We talked about what the 14 is. So this is the 15th. So on the 16th, we do have Mercury, which is in Virgo right now. And that's a very good energy. It's trining with Uranus, which is in Taurus. So both of those are earth energy. So this is going to affect our day-to-day life, our money, our job. Mercury is about communication. This is also, Uranus is expect the unexpected. So we could be hearing things about our work, job, career, our home life. But remember, Mercury likes Virgo, and Uranus has been in Taurus for a while, and they're trining each other. So that's actually a good connection. So whatever we're hearing, it could be one of those things that we're like, now I understand. I really do understand this. And also on the 18th, and this is quite lovely, we have Venus, which is in Leo, and this is also trining, which is a good connection, with Jupiter, which is retrograde in Aries. So this would be one of those things like, lucky in love type of energy. So this is a good thing. Mars will be entering Gemini on the 20th. Now the part that I find fascinating with that is Mars is going to be in Gemini for quite a while. Mars God, the planet of war, Aries energy, Gemini, well, Gemini air energy, all over the place. You take that, very intelligent, but still very aware of everything. You take that, you mix it with your Saturn. I know I talk about Saturn in Aquarius all the time. There's just a lot that can be happening during this time. And like I said, I think that Mars is going to be in Gemini for about 6 months, which it normally is not. But it goes forward, then there's a time it'll go retrograde, and then it'll go forward again. So that's going to be interesting. We'll learn more as we go through that. Okay, so let's see what we have. What's going on in the world? We'll ask higher power. What's going on in the world? What in the universe? What is it that we should know? Oops, a card already coming. New ideas, new information, new. So let's see. Swords is our air energy. It is our Aquarius, Gemini. We've got stuff going with Gemini. We're entering that. And it's also our Libra energy. It is our thought processes. It is hearing news. It's really making plans. So there's new plans, new strategies, new ideas, new awareness happening. Now it is reversed. Reversed is, to me, there's a lot of different ways. Well, there's a couple of ways to read reverse cards. To me, it means pay attention. Pay attention to what I'm saying. Not per se what I'm saying, but what higher power is saying. Pay attention a little bit more than you normally would. So let's see. Let's go on here. Let's cut a couple more, or let's shuffle, cut. Here we go. Oh. Okay, so again, Ace of Swords. Now numbers are very important. You know that. 1 is a new beginning, new start, new. It's new. Swords again, ideas, news itself. So like, oh, light bulb, things are happening. Now, I'm kind of getting something with this crown. Not quite sure. There's these, I don't know quite what those are per se. A lot of times there can be some olive energy going on with that. We do have some light coming from a gray cloud. So, and one of the things that I was doing, and this reminds me of this. So as I'm praying and meditating, I was reminded, and this is, we do know this, that it's always darkest before the dawn. So it's like, we just have little more, and we're like that little train that can just keep going, keep moving, keep our vibrations high, and, it's like right there, it's right there. But we've all been feeling that. Whatever it is, it's right there. So here we go, Ace of Swords, new ideas, new. I'm getting that, I'm getting a lot of light energy with that Ace of Swords also. So let's see what we've got here. We've got the Devil card. The Devil card. Now, this is Major Arcana. Major Arcana is more the universal energies. And remember when I said it's always darkest before the dawn. So we have a 15 energy here, a 1 and a 5. 3 5s equal, 15. Many of us see those 555 energies. 555 on the clock, on our license plates. It can be to the point that it makes you a little bit nuts. And it's all about change. Change is a-coming. Change is a-happening. Be aware. Accept the change. Go with the flow. However, you also want to accept the change that's going to be for the betterment. Okay? You don't want to just accept when, if somebody's doing bad behavior, you do not want to accept that and say, well, I have to accept it. No. Bad behavior is bad behavior, and I'm not sure why I'm telling you about that one, but the devil, remember, fear is a tool of the devil. So if you're worried, if you're afraid, hey, you got to give it to your higher power, whoever that is to you. I give it to God and say, hey, you got to handle this because it's too big for me. Okay? So this is facing fears. Now, the interesting thing, and I've really come to appreciate the depths of this. So this one, he does have his hand up. He has his hand down. Looks like he has some sort of a flaming torch or flaming club in the one. He's got these, there's a lot of gray and black in the background with that. His eyes are a little skewed, so, he's not necessarily the soundest person. The pentacle or pentagram on him is skewed also, so things are just not the way they're supposed to be. It's not the way that's supposed to be. And you see the people here. You see the feminine and the masculine energy. They're in chains. They're in, they're bound. Now the thing about it is they could slip this. They could slip these chains. At this point, they choose to be where they're at. Now the interesting thing is with this is, if you notice, they're losing their humanity. They're losing their humanity. So, what does that really mean? So again, so what I would say here is, again, this is where, going back to what when in prayer, hey, it is always darker before the dawn. Have faith, believe, things are happening, things are changing. We do have something new on that horizon. We have to face our fears. We have to, again, tool of the devil tries to keep you from progressing, tries to keep you, and progressing, tries to keep you from ascending, tries to keep you from your divine purpose. Okay? So we have that. Oh, so 1 and a 5 is also a 6. 6 is the number of man. It's the energies. It's what you can do. These people, these souls' existence, they could slip these chains. Look at it. There's enough that they could let it go and they could run, but they would rather stay. It's one of those things, stay with the devil than face what you don't know. Anyway, so to me, there is new stuff coming. We might be hearing some stuff this coming week, but it could, there could be some fear base. There could be some fear energy going on with it. It's like, oh, well, what else is happening? What else is happening? We do have more control than we think. At least we have control on that spiritual realm. Again, prayer, meditation, sending it to the heavens, asking for our help, asking for the angels to come and help. Okay, next card is, we've got, again, another ace. Now that, again, is reversed. This is the Ace of Cups, 1, new beginning. Cups is our water energy. It's our Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. There's a lot of Scorpio stuff going on right now. There's also very much, so here we have the one hand coming from the one direction, and then we have the other coming from the other direction. One is holding the sword, one is holding the cup. There is water flowing. There is a dove of peace. It's a very, I'm not going to say necessarily that it's a religious symbol here. I'm going to say it's a spiritual awakening, a spiritual symbol, okay? Because that Hierophant, get out of here, Hierophant. If you've been following me, not a fan of the business of religion, okay? Very, very controlling. This is mysterious. This is spiritual. This is beyond that veil. This is, things are happening. There is a new emotional development, a new emotional growth. Maybe this is that ascension energy. That fear, we have to be careful. We have to be aware. If we are aware that we're afraid, we can then bring it to higher power and say, I can't handle this. Oh yeah, many times I'm like, no, I'm afraid. I don't know what to do. Okay, I'm going to live my day because this is my day. And basically, hey, God, source, you've got to handle this for me. It's bigger than me. Okay? So I make that choice. And that's what part of that free will is all about. Anyway, let's see. Colette Baron Reed. Higher power. This looks like it's an interesting week for us. There is an awareness. There is new coming. So we have a 1-1-5-1. So, but that 5 is about change. Remember, change, change, change. So let's see, higher power, what else do you want to say for us? What else do we have? What else do we have this coming? Oh, okay. Okay, so now we have, again, reversed. We have the Hanged Man. We have a 12. This is, again, a major arcana. We have a 12, 1, again, new beginnings. 10 of that 12, 10 plus 2. 10 is a transitional energy. 2 is choices. What do you choose? Add the 1 and the 2 together becomes a 3, which is an extremely powerful number. Celebration, creativity, but it's also the power of 3. So we have the Hanged Man. It's always interesting. This person is, basically hanging from one leg, yet at the same time looks at peace, looks as this person, like he is, or his angelic is in peace, not necessarily worried too much. And it's all about, you've got to have a different perspective. You have to look at things. You have to look for you have to look and you have to know that the dawn is coming. The light will be shining again. So the Hanged Man is a really good reminder for us. And it's also kind of saying, don't always believe what you see. Don't always believe what you see. Make sure you're connecting with your higher power. Make sure you're connecting God, Source, Holy Spirit, whoever that is to you. Make sure you have that connection. Make sure, as I am always saying, stay shining, that you are, putting out the light, you're emanating your light, you're emanating your spirit. You're a light worker, you're a star seed. Little bit of a difference between the two. Some can be both. But there's a lot happening, and I always feel, and I know this, that the majority of the people that watch, that, you were sent here just as I was sent here, for a purpose. And this is part of our purpose. And Hanged Man, look at things differently. It's not, don't be afraid. I mean, to me, if I was upside down hanging, I'd be like, I would black out within a matter of moments just from all the blood rushing to my head. Yet this person has more faith. This person has more abilities, and just knows that things are going to be okay. Okay? So, interesting week. As always, too, if you've watched the introduction, let me know what you think about all of this. Okay, what are you reading in these cards? I always appreciate hearing from you. So take a moment, too, because this is really, really important. You really do encourage me with your comments, but also with liking, sharing, subscribing, clicking on the bell. It keeps me coming back twice a week, as I usually do. Okay, so why don't we start our readings now? And hello to my Libras. Are you making some changes, my Libras? This is a good time for you to reprioritize your priorities. How's that? You need to really think about what is important to you. And I think they've changed. They've changed from, a couple of years, maybe even a couple of months ago. So I think you need to reprioritize. I think you need to list it down. It's always good to write it down. My Libras, you're pretty good at keeping lists. So yeah, I would think about this. What is important to you now? I think some things have changed, and what was important isn't, and what wasn't important is again. Okay, I'm getting that type of vibe from you. Anyway, or for you. So let's see what we have for our Libras. Higher power, what do you want to say to our Libras? What do you want to say to our Libras? What do you want to say to our Libras? I know, you have an emotional journey ahead of you. With that is choices. Choices, emotional journeys. But your way will be seen. You will be able to see your way. You will be able to at least see your next step. How's that? Anyway, let's see what we've got going on here. First card is reversed. Let's move those cards out of the way. Here we are. First card reversed. You have a lot of, okay. 8 of Ariel. 8 unlimited opportunities and possibilities. Ariel is our earth energy. It is our work energy, money energy, job energy. You have more skills than you give yourself credit for. You have skills that may need a little tweaking in order for you to market them, in order for you to use them appropriately. But these skills, they're skills. So with this, I'm getting really this 8 of Ariel, the skills. You've got it. You know what you need to know. You just need a little tweaking. You just need a little marketing. You just need a little polishing up. So that could be if you're looking for a job, you need maybe someone to review your resume to see if it makes sense, to see if it's concise enough. Remember, resumes just get you in the door. Then it'll be up to you to sell your stuff, okay? To sell who you are, and you've got that going. You will have that going. So have confidence in that too. but it also could be that you need somebody to just kind of look at your financial energies too, financial records too. I'm not a financial advisor, so don't take this as that, but there might be some budgeting energies going on. And I feel like if you've been worried about some money, you can find some money. But if you're worried about some money, you can make some money. There's this whole opportunity here in this work sector, in this work energy, in this money energy for you. It's just untapped. Again, too, going back to what I said, go through your priorities. What's important to you? Okay? And or what has become important to you, because this Eight of Ariel is giving me lots of opportunities in your work sector or in your money opportunities. It's just you need to kind of look at them maybe a little bit differently than you have been looking at them. Okay, so take great pride in your excellent work. Practice makes perfect. Consider getting additional education or training. Here we go. Next card. The moon. The moon. So now we have an 8-1-8. 8 again, unlimited opportunities, 1, new beginnings, transition. 10 is a transitional number. 1 plus 8 is a 9. You've got everything you need. It's done, completed. The moon is a divine creation, as far as we know. It is, we only see one side of the moon. We never see the other side. So there's a lot going on. I mean, we know that there's a lot going on that other side that's not necessarily being told to us. So there, but that's hidden energies, hidden things. And that's what goes on in the world in itself. Just in general, there's the veil. There's other things, on the other side of the veil that we don't know what's going on. We might have some really good inclination, but we just don't know. That can make us a little bit nuts, a little bit crazy, because it's like, I want to know. Oh, I'd love to know. But we have to deal with what we do know. We have to deal with what we, what we think we know also. So whatever that is about that moon. We just had this full moon. It was a super moon, very powerful moon. Things generating, things happening. We just had this, Lionsgate portal, powerful portal, transformation, transforming type of energies. Things are happening for you, but we just don't always see them. We just don't always know them. But we have that 18 energy. And what I'm looking at is that we also have August the 18th. And that would be an 8-1-8. August is the 8th month, and then we have that 1-8. So there could be something going on that Thursday for you. Watch out for opportunities on that Thursday, because they could just come up unexpectedly. That could be that time of that interview. That could be that time that they call you up and say, hey, I want to buy your car. I want to buy your this or this or that. Okay, so be open to those opportunities. Also too, with the moon, I'm getting lots with that 8-1-8 energy. Also too, with the moon, trust your intuition. Now, if you've been feeling like it's been blocked, then go and ask. Go ask. Take some time, meditate. I do a lot of things I do a lot of meditation or talking to God, source in the car. What's going on here? I do a lot of yelling in the car too. I don't understand. But, the car seems to be a place that's kind of like, a sacred space in many ways. So have some time, but have some time by yourself. Go by the river, go by the water, go by the trees, hug a tree, and just ask, what's going on? I need movement. I need movement. Anyway, let's see. The opportunity to improve your plans. Listen to your intuition for accurate guidance. Face your fears and grow stronger. Remember that facing your fears, that was in the introduction. That Devil card is all about facing your fears. Choosing to, of course. Last card here, the Magician. So we have an 8-1-8-1. 1-8-1-8, 18-18, 81-81, 1-8-1-8. The Magician, again, major arcana cards. These are universal cards. This is like, God's source is saying, Libra, you don't know everything. There's more coming for you. The Magician, Archangel Raziel, basically is saying really connect. Usually when you see the Magician card, the Magician is hands up and hands down, like as in heaven on earth. on earth as in heaven. So the thing about the magician says you can manifest things. You have that ability. When I am doing my Reiki, when I am trying to manifest, when I am manifesting, I am a child of the one true God, and I will use that energy. I will use that authority. Okay? So the magician is saying you have more authority than you even think. Are you using it? Are you using it? Anyway, so Archangel Raziel, you can manifest the life you want. What you need will magically appear. Successful beginnings. I would like to see what happens for you on August 18th. Let me know. Let me know, my Libras, if that is a magical day for you. Anyway, let's see what we've got here. Guardian angels. Guardian angels. Here we go. Let's see. Guardian angels, what do you have to say for our Libras? Here we are. Remember, we all have guardian angels. Some more. Sometimes we have more. I mean, I know that I know the angels are there. Here we go. 10 of emotion. So we have that 1 energy again. We have a 10 energy. Transitioning energy. 1, new beginnings. 0 is God's source energy. Emotion is water energy. So transitioning energy. Blessings. This is a blessings card. Very much. Life is blessing you with a wonderful and loving family. Now you may or may not have a physical earth family, but there could be a spiritual family. It could also be people that you have people who have joined and have made your family. Great happiness and emotional fulfillment are now on the horizon. Harmony with those you love is assured. By offering forgiveness, that's a little hard sometimes for my Libras, I think, understanding and kindness to others, you're awarded with unconditional love. So it's kind of like what you give, you receive. Okay. So you got a lot of 1s in there, and you have 8s in there. So 3 1s, 2 8s, 1 0, if you want to say that. So let's try our inspirational wisdom from angels and fairies. See how this is for you, my Libras. Okay. Oops. Oh, well, that was not this card. This was a crystal card. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Put that in there. For my Libras, what do we have? What can you tell us for Libras? Very feminine energies, very kind energies. Or at least I haven't seen anything that hasn't been kind. Okay, this looks reversed. Fairy of the Mystic Forest. You have the power and aptitude. Oh, this goes along with the magician. You have the power and aptitude to make your dreams come true. All you need now is commitment to make it happen. That's very much what this is all about. Will you commit to making things happen? You have the power and aptitude to make your dreams come true. All you need now is commitment to make it happen. Will you commit? Anyway, let's see, my Libras, what we might have here. Okay, we have cards that are falling, so I will pick them up because 3 cards fell out. Well, that one and these 2. Okay, as I creak along, here we go. Reversed. This one, green, aventuring, good luck, prosperity, new opportunities, heart healing. Green, jade. Green is good for health and money. Attracting love, balance, dreams come true, purity. Your last card, shungite. Oh, I love shungite. Shungite is great. Good for EMF protection too. Protection from modern ills, grounding, everyday healing, purifying. You have a very interesting reading, my Libras. I hope you comment. Let me know how this resonates. Also, take a moment and like, share, subscribe. Click on that bell for notifications. As always, my Libras, know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.